We began focusing specifically in the trades about 3 years ago: HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, garage door, landscaping, irrigation, anything that is a trade contractor or service provider around a home, around an industrial building, around a commercial building. That's what our niche is. Our clients generally fall into one or two categories. They're either owners that are in those niches that are ready to explore the possible sale of their business. They'd like to know what the business is worth. They would like to know who potential buyers would be. They'd like to know what a transaction structure would look like. They would like to know what a transition timeline would be. And so there's a transactional part of our business for those that are ready to explore going to market now. The second part of our business is for owners that are thinking a little bit further out, maybe 2 to 10 years, thinking about selling the business, but they still want to know what the business is worth. And in particular, they want to know the kind of things that they need to be focused on over the next several years in order to increase the value of the business and in order to increase the marketability of the business when it comes time to sell the business. A lot of people ask what makes us unique, and I think there are a handful of things that make us unique. The first is we're not a broker and we're not an investment banker. We're somewhere in between. We focus on very specific niches. We know those industries very, very well. Owners don't have to explain to us the nuances of their particular business. We know what a trade contractor or trade service provider looks like in terms of their revenue mix, in terms of their operations, in terms of their tech support, in terms of their profit margins, in terms of their cash flow. And so owners are not having to explain their business to us. The other thing, and equally as important, is we've got the buyer network lined up. So we spend as much time of on our business talking to potential buyers as we do potential sellers. And so, depending upon the type of business, if it's an HVAC business, for example, we've got 900 to 1,000 different buyers. That's a combination of private equity firms that are doing roll-up consolidations, strategic buyers, owner-operators that might be search funders. We know who these buyers are and we know what they're looking for. So if you've got a plumbing business in Florida that's doing $3 million a year of sales, we can go into our network and we know who the 60 to 70 potential buyers are that might be interested in that deal. So not only are we going to give you quality advice in terms of the value of the business and in terms of the transaction structure, but we've got the buyers lined up, and it's not like we're going to throw your deal on a website somewhere and hope somebody sees it and they have an interest in the deal. We're not going to take the deal on unless we feel certain that we know exactly who the potential buyers are and there's going to be strong demand for your deal in the market. The final thing I would say that makes us unique is all of our fees are 100% success-based. We don't charge a retainer. We don't charge any money up front. There's no ongoing obligation that you have to make to us. We only get paid if and when a deal gets done. Our fee is a sliding scale. It's based upon the value of the business. It starts at 10% for the first million, then 8% for the second million, and slides down from there. I would say the things that make us unique are the industry focus that we have, the fact that we've got a strong buyer network that's in place already, and the fact that 100% of our fees are success-based.